Hannity rips Biden on Afghanistan, Americans being held hostage. Behind enemy lines, Hannity host analyzes the president's full-scale retreat of Afghanistan. President Biden has failed America, and the American people cannot and will not forget that. As untold, hundreds of American citizens remain stranded in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, Sean Hannity declared Friday in his opening monologue. While the U.S. has not had an official presence in Afghanistan for 3 days, Hannity claimed Friday was the 20th day of Americans being held hostage behind enemy lines. Joe Biden has failed this country, and we will never forget it, he said. Taliban leader Abdul Baradar is now seen as the de facto leader of that country, after Biden pulled all U.S. troops out as of August 31st. Biden did nothing as the Taliban terrorists began what was a full-scale assault on our allies, and they began a march that led them to taking control of Kabul, April, then May, June, July, then August, Hannity said. No, it is not, the Delaware Democrat replied. Because you have the Afghan troops, 300,000 well-equipped as any army in the world. It is not inevitable. Hannity said Biden was proven wrong in time, and that new reportage from Reuters suggested Biden was lying. According to a leaked phone call conversation and transcript from July, we know that Joe Biden also encouraged the Afghan president to lie, he said. Joe needed a political win, so perception was more important than the reality that we all know Joe knew and the rest of the world knew. And so in July, while engaging and encouraging Ashraf Ghani to change perception, Biden abandoned Bagram Air Force Base in the middle of the night. In doing so, he left every American and every one of our Afghan allies in Kabul totally, completely defenseless, and in 1 month, the Taliban easily marched to the outskirts of Afghanistan's capital city.
Joe needed a political win, so perception was more important than the reality that we all know Joe knew and the rest of the world knew. Hannity added the Washington Post previously reported Taliban leadership openly offered the U.S. control of Kabul, but Biden declined, and as the host described, ordered retreat. But don't worry, Biden was telling us, the American people, he planned for every contingency. He promised the United States would not leave any American behind. He said that over and over and over again, he said. On Thursday, August the 26th, a suicide bomber detonated a massive bomb at the gates of the airport. That killed 13 brave U.S. servicemen and women and more than 150 others. Yes, their blood is on Joe Biden's hands, the host said. All of this could easily have been prevented.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.